It is. Show of hands, how many people have heard of it? JavaFX? All right, so some of you have. How many of you have tried it? Perfect, that's great, that's great. All right, well, JavaFX is a set of Java libraries that are used to develop applications in Java. And specifically, JavaFX is for front end of your application, so rendering. I gave a talk in Java 1 last week, and I have some of the demos from that. And my talk was 50 minutes long, so I just dumped the slides, and I just have all demos right now. So everything I show you, you can do today. We're part of the JDK. We release, hopefully every year. JDK 8 is going to come out. Hopefully, like by the end of the year, and so whenever you, if you want to try out JavaFX, you can just go to java.net, download a preview release of JDK 8, and JavaFX is in there. And on that same page, at the bottom is the samples, and the first sample here is Ensemble, and you can actually download it off the Mac App Store too, but. Ensemble is an application written with JavaFX that goes over every single part of our API, I think. Like 99% of our API. And it looks like this. And each part of our API is described with a little sample. And so, for example, down here, if I click on the interpolator, it shows a little interpolator application, and it describes, there's documentation on the side here that describes how it works. And then over here, there's little sliders and color pickers and stuff for all of the properties on each of these nodes. And so JavaFX renders things using a scene graph. You have nodes, and these are just circle shapes. So my Mac is really old, and it's got like 2 screens, so it might be rendering slower than usual. But and this is Ensemble 8, which is in beta right now, because we rewrote it. But what's really cool about Ensemble is if you want to see the source of any one of these samples, you can just click, and it gives you the source for writing it. And you can even go up here and save the project. And it'll save the project wherever you want to save it, and you can open it in your favorite IDE and run it. So Ensemble for learning JavaFX is a great application. And actually, we provide the source code for all of Ensemble too. So you can go and see how Ensemble was written and see just how it works, all in JavaFX. So for anybody who's interested in writing an application or just seeing what JavaFX can do, Ensemble is perfect. And just to give you kind of an idea, there are tons and tons of samples here, all with source code, all that you can save and look at and try out. Everything from media to controls to Swing interop for all you game developers who wrote games in Swing. Haha, yeah, right. And text and web view and HTML editor, all kinds of stuff. So, how am I doing on time? All right, 1 minute left. Perfect. So, yeah, so that's, if you're curious about JavaFX, Ensemble is great. So, the talk I gave was about our new 3D API that we have. It's very simple, like not anything like you would find in Unity, and but JavaFX is really strong with rendering 2D stuff, and it's actually really well integrated with our 3D features. And so one of the things, and after when we do the demos, I'll have all these demos over there. You can go play with them and look at them and do whatever. But one of the things that I wrote was a 3D painting app, kind of like what you would do in ZBrush, just to give people an idea of what you can do. And so here it is. So it took me like a day to write this, and this is all in JavaFX using all the API that you just saw. But basically, you can click and paint on this 3D sphere, much like you would do in ZBrush. And I have kind of like Maya-ish controls. And what I'm doing is I'm drawing circles onto a canvas, and then taking that canvas, saving it as an image, and then applying it as a diffuse map onto this sphere. So I'll have this when we show demos, and you can take a look at it, ask questions, whatever. But that is 5-minute JavaFX.
All right.